Kendrick Lamar has been eviscerating Drake. So right now we're about to watch some sort of small documentary of the destruction of Drake. If you guys love the video, make sure you hit that like and sub button, baby. Let's check it out.
So over the last week, or really the last couple of days, we have finally gotten the battle we have been wanting for the greater part of the last 2 decades. The best—
Bro, every time I look at Kendrick Lamar, all I think of is, what, not fuck him up. Bro, chat, I know I'm not the only one that just thinks of that bar whenever, like, throughout the day, bro.
Versus the biggest pop star of our generation. The beef has actually pushed Drake into a very tough position. I'm talking about people in clubs booing when his music comes on.
Wow. Wow. People really booing this man. Bro, how did y'all switch up so fast? Bro, the people that hated Drake, the true colors are showing now, bro. Because there's no way, bro. Y'all was just bumping his last songs. He just dropped Certified Lover Boy and y'all was loving it. Now, this dude gets dissed by Kendrick and everybody want to hop off the Drake wagon? Bro, that's crazy.
The internet is clowning him and dancing to him being called a creeper.
Certified Lover Boy, certified.
Even the biggest Drake stans in the world would have to admit this damaged his reputation like a big dirty smudge on a brand new Pro Club t-shirt. These are 2 artists who I have followed for a very long time. And despite their subject matter and overall catalogs being completely different, they have always been compared in talks about the best rapper of the generation or the best rapper alive.
He is the underdog that's extremely hungry, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it was you that was like, is Kendrick Lamar your biggest competition, like, in this generation or whatever? And I think that Kendrick has, like, the utmost potential, man.
It should be noted.
What? Y'all pull up every tweet, every interview possible. Nobody ever brought up this clip where Drake is actually saying that this dude Kendrick is absolutely talented and he's next up.
Rappers were Drake,
Damn.
Kendrick, and J. Cole. But recently, Mr. Fulton Clothes went and etched his own face off of that monument of rap, but that really might have been in his best interest. Apparently, Schoolboy Q made the call to J. Cole's flip phone. Either way, Kendrick really did not like the big 3 buddy-buddy ending to this rap fairy tale. He did not want to be involved in First Person Shooter, the single on their little friendship tape. Kendrick said, "F that, it ain't the big 3, it's Big Me." Then of course J. Cole would infamously reply, or really apologize.
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas up there right now like, nah, don't do that. But I got to keep it 100 with y'all.
Delicate line
that is, bro, when I seen that, bro, I ain't gonna lie, chat. My heart was broken. I'm like, ain't no way J. Cole's backing out.
In my spirit of trying to, like, get this music out, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I moved in a way that was...
He pussy.
I spiritually feel bad on me. I want to say right now tonight, how many people think Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest motherfuckers to ever touch a microphone?
Man, give us that drama, man. Give us that drama, man. We want a part 2. Let's get Kendrick and J. Cole going.
He should bow out gracefully before he got caught in the lethal crossfire. Go ride your bike, J. Cole, because this has gotten nasty. I'm talking about babies with best friends, Drake Steen allegations. The pot has boiled over, my people. I think a lot of people knew going into this that Drake would be fighting an uphill battle. Yes, he's obviously the more popular artist, but he also has a lot more haters. And when it comes to Kendrick, everything about his career has been so masterfully crafted and planned that you know he was going to come into this battle prepared. Drake, on the other hand, seems more sporadic, more all over the place. He's had more scandals. It's kind of like Drake has been living out boyish fantasy after boyish fantasy, changing identities every year for the last decade.
Bro!
I did what Kobe did in Game 7 against the Celtics.
Not to say that either.
Oh my gosh! Bro, Drake is so light-skinned, bro. Bro, he making us look bad right now.
Smelling like roses. Because like I said, it's gotten nasty. But Kendrick came out and straight up punched Drake in the face with this song Euphoria. Then he baited
Great
him
song.
with the timestamp song, knocked him down on the canvas with Meet the Grams after Drake thought he had a good round, and then Not Like Us is just Kendrick dancing on his grave. And don't get me wrong guys, Drake's Family Matters diss was great, but so was Takeover by Jay-Z. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good it was because Kendrick immediately buried it with some scathing accusations a mere 20 minutes after it dropped. I bet Drake thought he could finally lay back at the end of the night and it all be sweet, probably start again all loaded up, placed a couple of bets, and then Kendrick came in swinging and attacked his family and reputation on one track.
Wait, hold on. No, this ain't Drake's dad. I know this isn't Drake's dad. That must be his baby mother's dad right here. Right here's his mom. And right here is Drake's BM. I don't know who this lady is. This is probably his wife or sister or something. I don't know, but that's wild.
Comparing the man to the likes of Weinstein and Karl Malone, to name a few. And with
Josh
Drake's
Giddey.
long history of questionable activity with minors, people began resurfacing a ton of clips and pictures and strange tweets. Just watch as a 14 to 15-year-old Millie Bobby Brown explains her relationship with the then 32-year-old Drake and how they met.
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. I was touring, and he was touring too. And
I never heard of this
honestly,
girl.
his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, are you joking me? Drake? He wants to see me? And I was like,
wow.
Okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared and went there, and he was such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that
Oh my gosh, she is not helping this man's case. Oh my.
Honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. And we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney.
I don't know about y'all, but that's some weird shit to me.
Wow. No. Not my goat, man. Oh, boy, that does not sound good.
And a 14-year-old inviting her to his shows. And then
But let's be objective here, chat. Drake does all this stuff to stay relevant, man. He's not asking a 14 and 15-year-old girl to hang out. He's inviting them to, what? I can't even justify this shit, bro. I don't even know what to say. Why the hell is he inviting a 14, 15-year-old girl backstage, bro? What the fuck? I don't know what to say,
texting
chat.
her like direct communication.
I can't even defend
more
him.
Out of pocket, but it somehow gets worse.
I love
It's
him.
not what
I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. We just text each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
Oh.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
That stays in the text messages.
Oh my. Oh, Drake. Bro. How? Oh my gosh, bro. Wow.
Got your ass.
I mean, seriously, what the hell was that? I mean, to be fair, both of these guys have alleged some absolutely disgusting things against each other, and so far neither of them has really shown any evidence. And I do feel like if someone could still come forward with proof of what they say, I think that would automatically give them the W and make the other person look really foolish.
What's this, you f***ing piece of shit?
What?
What's this?
Do you guys realize that Kendrick got him to take the bait 3 different times? First with the Like That single, he knew that Drake's ego could not handle hearing It's Just Big Me. Kendrick knew that record was also hot enough to get Future in the mix, and that it would climb to the charts quickly, which is already him beating Drake at his own numbers game. Then of course he scared J. Cole so much he left the lobby. Then Drake responds by calling Kendrick a midget with small feet, while also mentioning his wife Whitney by name. Still, people liked the record. Of course they clowned Kendrick. He then waited a few weeks to plan out his response, and dropped the Euphoria record, where for the first time ever he would call Drake out by name. This song was really him showing off his entire range, people really loved it, and it was making quite the buzz on social media, which is one...
Bro, honestly though, let's be honest, bro. Kendrick is a smart, well thought out person, but bro, there's no way in the world, bro. He saw all this coming, bro. He's not God, bro.
Drake's game.
Like, no
So
way.
Drake takes a couple of days, which people force DJ Academics to count, and he eventually comes through with a long response where he chooses to address several people like Rick Ross and A$AP Rocky. But of course, the main person that people cared about him addressing was Kendrick. Well, Drake ended up calling him out for beating on his wife, and also claimed that she cheated on Kendrick and had a baby with his right-hand man, Dave Free. Drake even went out and got the Good Kid, Mad City van just to crush it for his music video. But here is where Kendrick actually trapped him in the corner, because only 20 minutes later he would release Meet the Grams, stomping all over Drake's actually very good record where he rapped really well. I'm talking about him and his whole family catching heat, and his friends being called out as a group of bad
that
people
Kanye?
who prey on
Who is
vulnerable
that?
women. Also claiming that Drake apparently has an 11-year-old daughter, just like when Pusha T forced Drake to reveal his son. And at first, Drake would once again respond on his Instagram page saying that he needs to see this 11-year-old daughter of his. Either way, the damage had already been done. Drake fans were scrambling for answers, and then of course the following morning we would get the kill shot that had people dancing to Kendrick, straight up calling him a PDF file. Then
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was one of the greatest diss songs of all time. Not Like Us. I love Drake, chat. Don't get me wrong. You know, I always support my fellow lightskins, bro. But that Not Like Us thing, bro, that was like the knockout punch for me. I was like, because I was on the fence. I was 50-50. But when Not Like Us dropped, bro, that honestly, bro, I was like, wow. That, what, that fuck him up. Bro, I just can't get that on my mind, bro. So crazy.
6, a play on the popular Kendrick Lamar series of songs, and this response started out somewhat strong, but it quickly derailed.
I am a war general seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals honored in decoration.
This man was ready for battle.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty you're not concerned with investigation.
Full of shit, as are his allegations, and that they tricked his ass and he took the bait.
I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all the allegation?
The allegations he's talking about are the same. That Kendrick's wife cheated and had...
Oh, I didn't even catch that bar. Drake cooked with that. Why is his wife, or his girlfriend now, not coming out for bat and saying he never beat me?
Child with his friend, and that Kendrick got in trouble for putting hands on his wife, with people claiming that he hired a media team to make the story disappear. This is what Kendrick had to say about it back in an old Breakfast Club interview.
There was a shocking story about you, and I was like, there's no way this is true.
Yeah.
When they said you were in Vegas and you beat some guy bloody and you did something to some female.
Yeah.
And they said they had evidence and all of this, and then I never heard anything about it again.
Yeah, because it's foolishness. That's the most ignorant stuff I've ever heard made up on,
I was like,
on
Kendrick
my
did that?
name.
I doubt it.
And, you know, that person whoever made that up owes an apology. Not to me, but to women that actually go out there and get abused.
Because I was like, I'm sure if that happened, there'd have been a police report. You would have been arrested.
That's foolishness. That's ignorant.
Dave leaving heart emojis under pics of the child. Speaking of anything with the child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit that I expected.
Like, why would you expect that? Why would you think Kendrick would be on his Chris Hansen? I don't know, it's just...
Oh, he has a point. Why would he expect that? Probably that Millie Bobby Brown interview, bro. That right there is demonic work. That is nasty, bro. I was not expecting that.
Accuse him of being a creep.
My mom came over today and I was like,
Mother I.
Oh, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got did.
Like, what the f is this dude talking about? He's making light of sexual... He then goes on to claim this is why Kendrick is calling him a predator.
Oh, me. I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confession. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. This why these file routes and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive.
Continuing to make fun of him several times over the course.
I ain't gonna lie. Chat. That's great wordplay right there. That explains why Drake is the GOAT. But man, Kendrick won this one. And that doesn't take away from any of Drake's greatness. But Kendrick he outsmarted him. He had the better angle. It did more damage. And he honestly made, overall, I think Not Like Us was a better song than all the songs collectively that they all made. So,
to this song,
from what I saw, bro, I got Kendrick.
Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting.
Which didn't even happen, by the way, at least according to the song that Drake is referencing here. Kendrick does have a record on his last album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, called Mother I Sober. It is the climax of the soundtrack, the song the whole album really builds up to. Mr. Morale in general is a serious record that covers a lot of sensitive topics. In the song, Kendrick
I never got that. Who is
his
Mr.
cousins
Morale?
was violating people in his family, and his mother questioned him whether he had been violated himself.
Family ties, they accused my cousin. Did he touch you, Kendrick? Never lied, but no one believed me when I said he didn't.
Kendrick explicitly states here that he was not touched, and the real message is that his mother was paranoid and thought there was no way it could not have happened due to trauma from her past where she was violated herself. Drake not only misinterprets this lyric, but also uses it as some sort of own. Like, read the...
I don't think he misinterpreted it, bro. Drake is a battle rap fan. For all you guys that have never watched battle rap before, it's basically when two guys go head to head with each other. You spit your best rhymes, I spit my best rhymes. And then the end goal is to eviscerate and basically defame each other's character, their morals, and their ethics, and basically who they are as a person. So Drake took that angle, bro. He did not twist the words, he played on the words. That's what happened here, bro.
Dude, look what
you guys gotta learn rap, learn hip hop, man.
Ensues because
you guys don't understand. You're not real fans of hip hop.
I mean, the fact that Kendrick backed him into that corner and put him on the defense is monumental in why he's winning this battle.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected.
He's
If I was
rebuttaling.
fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for that shit you just suggested.
Which is just an insane thing to say, considering the more powerful and famous you are, the more you can get away with this nasty shit. Look at the countless examples of weirdos in the entertainment industry.
Drake is not a name that you gonna see on no offender list.
No, it would be Aubrey Graham.
Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager.
And people called this a guilty conscience.
Oh, so he did address that. I didn't know that he addressed that. Shit, maybe I don't know hip hop. How did I miss that?
To light, as Kendrick had never name-dropped Millie Bobby Brown or said Stranger Things or any allusion to this being who he was exactly talking about when it came to a minor. Obviously, the Drake being a creep rumor started back when she said they were close and texting when
that
she was
was
only
crazy.
14,
That was.
as I showed you earlier. Personally,
You should never be texting a 14, 15-year-old, man. Especially at that level, bro. At that level, for sure. Well, at any level. I mean, fuck. Any level. I misspoke. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, there's no reason why the parents are allowing Drake to text. Or anybody. Fuck, I'm putting a foot in my mouth right now. But you guys know what I'm saying, bro. The parents should not allow no grown man to contact your 14, 15-year-old child, bro. In no circumstance
should
ever.
Be comfortable with their teenage daughter being
That's
in
what I
direct
just
contact
said.
with someone 17 years older than herself. And there's several other instances where Drake is seen being quite peculiar with young women, but obviously nothing concrete. The rest of Drake's diss
That wasn't
consists of
concrete?
the same things he said in his Family Matters record. He also spends a minute going into a spoken word, which is just really bad. To me, this better not be the end to the battle for Drake, because this record was weak. I mean, he had no choice but to more or less defend himself, but this was bad. I mean, Drake fans everywhere dropped to their knees after hearing this one. Because at least in the court of public opinion, Drake has already been crowned the loser, which is a position we've never seen him in before.
Never.
And the craziest thing about this beef to me is that Drake is the one who actually welcomed Kendrick into the game back in the early 2010s. As he
What? So you mean to tell me Dot got a big head and bit the hand that fed him? Damn, bro. See, bro, this is a dog-eat-dog world, especially in this music industry, especially in streaming, what have you, bro. People will always take your kindness for weakness and try to step on you. Kendrick Lamar, after hearing that, bro, you still won, I ain't gonna lie, but man, that's wrong, bro.
That major
That's
placement
wrong.
on his album Take Care. And it really is
But we
crazy
don't
to
know.
me how prophetic that song now is. Okay, so the song is called Buried Alive, and it's about Kendrick learning about and adjusting to fame, through the lens of Drake walking him through the industry door.
I'm in the matter of man, arm wrestling hands. I was dealt when I said the music business was all I needed. When I got, I was greeted by an alien that said last year that she slept with a Canadian that gave him an addiction that'd keep him in Mercedes-Benz.
Here he's already talking about Drake
What?
and his lust for material possession and women. This person who greets him probably wants Kendrick to follow a similar fate.
My vice is similar. Women love when you're my type and you're winning from everything that you palm right. Put her in the Palms Hotel, Sin City, Devil in Dress, Platinum Chanel. Live the ambiance all cause the audience said one day I would do it. So instead of a verse being read, I'ma go and get some head off the strength of my music.
Fame is making
What
Kendrick a
is this?
degenerate and turning him away from his religion. It's hard to not become a different person once your ego finally gets massaged.
The same day we say we in the area cruising in Toronto. Hit me on my cellular, I thought he was gonna sell me a false word like the rappers I know. Sat down with a few drinks located where you can't see us. A white waitress on standby when we need her.
Drake picks up Kendrick and takes him around to industry people, showing him the fast life of fame and women.
Felt like the initiation, a reality living in the matrix. We talk casually about the industry and how the women be the tastemakers for the shit he making. Then he said he was the same age as myself and didn't help cause it made me even more rude and impatient.
Kendrick now lusts for
What? So basically, Drake, what Kendrick is saying in there, for the guys that don't understand, basically Drake showed this man the fast life on how the industry works, how you should treat people, and basically what this industry has to offer. That man Kendrick basically said after he got a taste of that fast life, he started becoming rude and caught an ego instantly because Drake has an ego and he's rude.
for what
Wow.
Drake has, and is jealous because he has accomplished more at the same age. This only further pushes his envy and hunger for more fame and notoriety.
So blame it on Mr. OVOXO. The reason why I'm breathing all the vanity I know. The reason why my best friend say she love me more than life, but I live a double life, I need to let it go. The reason why the highlight was when he said you belong to the people when you outside. So dig a show full of money, full of power, full of pussy, full of fame, and bury yourself alive. Then I died.
Kendrick literally just laid out the life that he could have had if he went the same direction as Drake. Because at the time, they were both still very green with wide eyes, and Drake really steered full force into fame and a lust for all things that people crave, while Kendrick really fought the temptation and stayed as humble and normal as possible. He's just always been the more calculated artist. Yes, Drake has of course been bigger. Like I said, he's the biggest pop star of our generation. But I knew when it came down to if one was gonna outthink the other, it would likely be Kendrick. I'm sure a lot of you disagree.
I didn't see that coming. I did not see Kendrick being the one that was going to be the more methodical person. Just because Drake's team is so big, one, and two, that they understand the industry, the ins and the outs. I did not expect, because he's moved so well for 15 years. I did not expect Kendrick's team to be a better team. I'll be honest.
I definitely